severe thunderstorm warnings for the same areas that have been affected the last few hours. This for Shelby and far southwestern Auglaize County. They go until 5:15, and it is for the storms you're seeing from Botkins back to about New Bremen or so. And these have been moving over the same areas across far northern Shelby County. And again, some strong winds, maybe a little bit of hail possible with this storm across the far northern part of Shelby County. That warning goes until 5:15. The warning just to the north of there that you see for Auglaize County, that warning continues until 4:30, and portions of Mercer County, far eastern Mercer County included in that one as well. And also off to the south, the warning for Darke County, that goes until 5 o'clock across portions of Darke County. We will continue to watch these storms move off to the east very slowly, and a growing concern now is the heavy rain that is starting to fall. We have flood advisories that are starting to come out, and it's very possible we may start to have flash flood warnings as well. We're going to take you out in time, out into the future with this, and this is how these are going to continue to move to the east as we take you up to about 5:30 or so. The storm's probably Anna, Botkins, Wapakoneta eastward at that point, but they'll be moving into northern Logan County. That could be an area worth watching. And also, let's put that out in time again to 5:30, Rich, and then take us down to the south, and let's show them how that storm from Darke County is going to be progressing southward as well. That will continue to move eastward into Miami County, so that's an area to keep an eye on as well, and also into northern Preble County. So these storms will continue to head east. They will likely produce more severe weather, with the damaging winds being the main threat, and eventually could work into the Dayton area as we make our way towards 6 or 6:30 or so. Again, Darke County, Shelby County, Auglaize County, far eastern Mercer County under warnings now, and heavy rain could bring a flooding threat over the next few hours as well. So we are far from over with this. We'll keep you updated over the next half hour or so. News Center 7 at 5. We'll have a whole lot more on these storms across the area. Right now, we'll send you back to programming.
Well, is this heat wave about to come to some sort of end, Jamie? That's what we're wondering.
It already has in some spots where the storms have moved through. But, yeah, it's about to come to an end. We're paying the price, though, with severe weather, and that typically can be the case when we have a heat wave end with a cold front coming through. No warnings right now. Do have a watch in effect, I-70 northward until 8 o'clock for our Ohio counties. Let me show you what we do have here outside, and this is a break between storms in Vandalia, and this is where Kimberly Thompson is, our newest meteorologist, and we are hoping to get a live report from her coming up at 6 o'clock, but they're in between storms, as I mentioned. One moved through, and they've been waiting for the lightning to move out of there before they can give us that live report. We want to keep our people out in the field safe during these situations, certainly. Some weaker thunderstorms. In fact, really not much lightning showing up with these moving through the Dayton area. But I want to show you this right here, this line out ahead of these storms. You know, you get those cool breezes that push out ahead of the thunderstorms, and typically they'll arrive right before the storms do in some cases. That's what that is, but it acts like a snowplow pushing out, and some of that air can get pushed up ahead of it, and it is very hot and very humid still across the southern Miami Valley. So this may initiate a few more thunderstorms. That's what we're going to need to watch over the next couple of hours. But Beaver Creek getting some rain. This will continue to head east towards Wilberforce in the next 5 to 10 minutes, and eventually towards Clifton as well. Okay, Rich Wurdzik's on the radar for us. Let's head west of here, Rich, and show the other activity that we have. This is out towards Richmond and just to the northwest of there. I see the flashing white dots here. Those are lightning strikes showing up. This will continue to head off towards the east-southeast, so Richmond will get some heavier rain. Could be some gusty winds with that, but probably not damaging. And let's head up to the northern Miami Valley now, where we've had the most damage with storms, but also we have some very heavy rain still falling. Here we are around the Indian Lake area, Russell's Point up towards Waynesfield, east of Wapakoneta. These not severe. They'll continue to head eastward, and some lightning and heavy rain, pretty much all that we have left with those. Okay, let's zoom out, Rich, and show the entire area. Just give everybody an idea of what we have out there. A little bit of light rain here in Clark County, and this is rainfall over the last 3 hours. In some places have gotten totally missed, like south of Sydney, north of Troy. Other places have gotten some very heavy rain, upwards of 2, even 3 inches in spots across the far north and back towards Winchester and southern Randolph County, where rainfall in other places has been very, very light. So some flooding issues potentially across the north. That's where we've had our damage. Let me show you damage report. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jamie Simpson. New warnings just issued for southern Darke and southern Miami County for some storms that are rapidly strengthening in those areas. Right around the Arcanum area, moving into southwestern Miami County, heading up towards Pleasant Hill, probably as we make our way towards 7:15 or so. But before it gets there, Pittsburgh 641, Laura 651, and eventually these storms could move in towards the Troy area as well, well after 7 o'clock. The threat with these storms is going to continue to be the same threat that we've had with them, and that is gusty winds. We've had reports of some wind damage across the northern Miami Valley earlier during the day today, so stay away from windows with these storms. Quite a bit of lightning, some heavy rain as well, and also warning continues for portions of Wayne County as well. That goes out until 7 o'clock. And we'll continue to watch these storms as they head southeastward. Preble County, you could be up next if you live in Preble, Miami, or Montgomery counties, or anywhere in the southern Miami Valley. Keep it here through the evening because the threat of severe weather is by no means over, at least not quite yet. If we do have any other warnings, we'll certainly pass them along as soon as we get them. Right now, we'll send you back to the CBS Evening News. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jamie Simpson. New severe thunderstorm warning for a storm that has strengthened right along the Greene and Clinton County line. And this storm will continue to move east-southeast. That's the direction that all the storms will move through the rest of the evening. This is just southwest of Painersville and just to the east-northeast of Cedar Creek Lake, continuing to head east-southeast across I-71 down towards Bloomington and Sabina as we make our way through the next 10 or 15 minutes. And this storm has really gotten very strong in a very short period of time, and that's typically an indication of very strong rising air within a storm, and that leads me to believe there's probably some hail with this particular storm. But some gusty winds may work their way even down as far south as Wilmington and Clinton County and across the northern part of Clinton County. Probably a greater risk for any damage with the storm across northern Clinton County than southern Greene. But if you live south of Jamestown, live in the Painersville area, certainly want to stay away from windows with this storm. That warning again goes until 7:45. We continue to have warnings as well for Miami County. That goes until 7:15, and the warning for Wayne County, Indiana, has expired. If we do have any other warnings, we'll let you know immediately. Right now, though, we'll send you back.